Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder. Don't forget the Van Gogh. And you tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. And before I introduce y'all to our guest today, Helen from Marcy Projects, Brooklyn's own, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe under whatever screen you watching this on. And digital, hopefully it's a TV screen because they tapped in with Cut Different TV. Man, we got so digital in the building. What's happening with you, dog?
Everybody fly that shit, man. What the fuck going on, man?
The-
Yo, listen, man. We here to talk business, man. We not here to, we cut different, man. We trim. That's what it's called. It's trim.
Real spill. And so before the interview started, bro was like, "Yo, can instead of cut different, ask me what makes me trim." I was like, "Well, you know, we could do both." You know what I'm saying? If you watch Cut Different, you know the vibes. But tell us a little bit more about trim. Like, what does that mean to you? You call yourself the Trim Reaper.
Definitely stands for, if y'all everybody that want to know, it stands for take risk, increase money. For me, take risk, invest money. Any way you want to go with it, it's positivity for me. Promoting peace. But what makes me trim, I look at it as like, it's not what you do, it's not how you look. For me, it's how you feel. Whatever you think you're going to do, however you're going to make it, it got to be trim. Let's say creative art. You wouldn't make the art if you ain't think it was going to be something that's going to be big. But obviously, it's trim to you because you made it. So it's your own little way of fashion. You feel me? It's your little way of putting things. For me, it's the way of life. And there you have it. For me, gotta be trim. For me, it gotta be a base set. For me, this shit start from young. There's nothing you can get. Nah, this shit start from young. You can't be trim and think, nah, you gotta have that shit as a youngin', for me. And it grows, for me. It trim me to grows.
Word. And I've heard people use trim. Maybe they using it in that space.
You gonna hear it for sure.
Like, oh, that fit is trim. Oh, XYZ is trim. Is that what they saying, or is it two completely different things?
I feel like you gonna say trim in your own meaning, but if my meaning, what you meaning is kind of the same, then I could congratulate you on that. But my meaning is something that I could really live with. I mean, like, this shit is not just, I'm gonna wake up and put a persona on. Nah, this is who I am. For me, I wake up, it's trim. It's trim or nothing for me. Like, there's no costume you gotta take off after this. I come here, I'm trim. I go in the house, I'm trim. Like, it's just trim everywhere for me.
All right, with that.
So, I don't know. People could use that shit in their own little way, but
Where does the Reaper come from? Is that like a alias to the alias? You feel me?
definitely. Or I ain't gonna lie, the Reaper come from me just scheming on shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, and we ain't talking about nothing violent either. We
For sure.
promote
Never that.
positivity for me. Scheming like money strategies, you know. Trying to scheme on ways to and better myself, you know. So the Reaper comes out with like, I gotta really focus. You know, I gotta really get shit done. So it's really like a focus thing for me.
Accomplishing the mission.
Yeah.
It's having like one like what's it called? What's that shit called? Laser focus.
Super laser focus, like a Hulk.
I feel that.
Like a Hulk.
So, you know, coming up in Marcy, like, you know, for somebody I've lived in Brooklyn now for about a year at the time of recording. And, you know, we hear about Marcy Projects. We see Drake pulling up for the video. That was a big deal when he did the When to Say When pulled up. That's fire. And then obviously Hove. What is your perspective on the history of Marcy Projects and you know, what do you feel like is the reality of it?
To any kind of tourist or anything, they would look at it as like a monument, because obviously Hov is a big person coming from there, for me, especially in the music industry. But for the people that lives in there, they know this shit is the trenches, bro. For me, like, it's not something you would wanna. I can't say grow up there, bro, because it got them days where you'll feel like it's beautiful there, but I feel like it's like a pivot stop for me for the next move. Some people get comfortable there, bro. For me, then they just get sucked into that life. For me, project life is kind of fucked up because it could fuck you up in 3 ways: mentally, physically, and financially. For me, so now you stuck, and now people have kids now, they stuck, and then it goes on. And then on top of that, the piece is treacherous, bro. You feel me? Like it's like a slime against slime environment. So a lot of time you're gonna see a lot of shit. Like if you're not from there, if you're not looking for no trouble, you're not gonna find it. But it's there. Like we ain't gonna sugarcoat that. But as far as I know, like me growing up there, if I had a chance to grow up somewhere else, I probably would pick somewhere else, bro. Like just to, solidify my future. That way I wouldn't have to think about too much,
So there's like an ideology that a lot of people say where it's like, roses growing from the concrete. Like shout out Tiana Taylor, but the element of most of the people that end up achieving high success came from situations that required them to like overcome obstacles early. So you say, if I had the opportunity to grow up somewhere else, maybe in a better environment, maybe with like more opportunity, you would choose that. But I would say too, like growing up in the environment, one, you were put there for a reason, universally, spiritually, but that could also be used to your advantage. Like, hey, I've had to overcome shit that a lot of people will never face in their life,
Nah, we ain't gonna say like I hate it, like I hate it there, but like if it was a choice, like say if I was to have kids or something, I wouldn't want kids to grow up in a project environment. I would want them to see like, cause it's always different in life instead of the trenches. That's like a survival of the fittest. You gotta survive.
Damn.
Like surviving is all kind of shit. You gonna find food stands. Like for me, you ain't gonna throw bad shade to people with food stands, but I'm saying like people use that as an excuse to stop the mission for me. And the mission is obviously building and restoring generational wealth for me.
For sure.
But people obviously they forget it because they get so comfortable where they at.
And so for you, obviously overcoming that, I mean, you hear on Cut Different, but you also are have emotion in other ways. And as an artist, you've been doing this shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? So
A minute, I ain't gonna lie, a minute.
So, I mean, I feel like you're super intelligent, even talking to you for the time that we were able to off camera too. Like, how do you say that being in these environments, some people use these as like excuses to not move forward. For you, what was the difference from a mindset standpoint that made you say, all right, like I'm going to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to be successful in this shit.
It really come from my closest, like one of my closest friends getting killed. You know? That really, like, I don't know. I took that death kind of like in a way that I couldn't really shake it. And then it's still to this day I still can't believe he's not even here. So it's like I try to speak about him like if he was here type shit. So I use the music to keep him alive type shit for me. But I also thought like if that situation can happen like that, can it happen to me too? Like you will see certain people like, grow up in peace, but also you will see the violent part of peace too. It'll make you look like, I'm not really trying to go down that path. You gotta study the way people, for me, so you won't obviously end up the same way. So I guess the music just helped me, push forward more and stay focused, because obviously we done at a faster rate for me. Like we ain't making it to C50 right now. So you gotta do something that's gonna make you get past that stage, It's always we all teens, we all go through the teenage era where we could just do dumb shit, but I feel like it's a point in life where you really gotta focus. For me, like by at least 25, going to your 30, you should have shit focused. For me, your shit should be in place. But obviously, it's like you gotta scratch your way out. For me, they don't give you nothing in peace, bro. You gotta fight out. Like that shit barbarian, bro. Like it's a barbaric community, bro. Like it's
Clash of Clans.
Yeah, like it's doggy dog, bro. Like the best way you gonna try to focus is trying to find something you good at and stay focused on that and really keep pushing,
Yeah, on the top, this is off topic a little bit, but kind of like metaphorical in a sense. Like on the top of, I've been to one projects in Lower East Side, and like on the roof.
Which project you went to?
Damn, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was called, but it was Lower East Side. And went up to the roof. It was like gravel on the roof, but the view of the city, like right next to the bridge, I think it was the Williamsburg Bridge, right next to that. Like, it's crazy. Do you, on the top of Marcy, do y'all have a view looking at the city?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, my metaphor and what I'm kind of trying to draw is like, you know, you talk about growing up there and it being where it is, but then you can look and you can see like the bright lights, and you're so close to it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like that.
You want to reach for it. Like,
exactly. Like, exactly.
You will see like around like especially like around the towns, you know, like around the P's. It feels like more treacherous when you get there. Like, suppose of leaving now. Let's get to the city. Bright lights. You see a lot of people. In the trenches, you don't see a lot of people because you don't know what's going to happen that day. For me, you don't know what you might run into. So people is just trying to get by through the day and live. For me. But when you see them lights and we go to the roof, bro, you will think like it is more to life than here, bro.
Hell yeah. Facts. Facts.
Think about if we got that rooftop to see them lights. I know there's millions of rooftops for us to see way beautiful, more views, and like that's what help you keep going right there, bro.
That next level.
It's always the vision. You gotta envision it first, and then you grab it.
Yeah. And speaking of next level, I mean, obviously as an artist, right? Like, first off, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit like. Drop your comments down below, man. We really, I mean, what? Come on, man. We got So Digital in the building.
Man, it's loud, man. It's trim.
We making it shake. It is trim, and it's cut different. It's really trim and cut different is damn near.
We in the same branch.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it was meant to be. That's ironic.
Yeah, ain't no fat on the set. That's all. You got to trim the fat. But shit, the perspective of next level, talking about seeing the rooftops and looking at the city, seeing the bright lights. As an artist, everybody, we all have been like that first record. It's like you fall in love with the sound of your voice. Some people don't like the sound of their voice and they're not meant to be artists. But you fall in love with the sound of your voice, but you know that there's something missing, or you might play it for somebody and you like, damn, why nobody playing my shit? When was that moment for you as an artist when you had that transition from just fucking around to like, I bet, like I'm really that. Just wanted to take a quick second to shout out one of our partners, Upstream.io. If you're looking for a tool or a platform that allows you to streamline your customer relationship management, no matter what business you're in, whether you want to manage leads, you want to manage clients that you already have, if you want to have a website that allows you to streamline all of your offerings and showcase who you are as a brand or business, look no further. And if you're looking to streamline all of your content scheduling and you don't want to use 5-6 different platforms to make sure that you're getting content out on time, look no further. Upstream.io, and it's certified cut different. Now back to the interview.
Nah, bro, I kid you not. This shit, since day one, I knew I had this shit, bro. Since day one, I made some shit. It was Side Baby Pull Up With A Stick instrumental.
Yeah, classic record. Yeah,
cool beat, little something cool to get you out the way for me. I went there. I made a song. I'm like, nah, what? Like, it's me sounding like this? Like, so from there, I already knew I had to work on your breath more, work on pronunciation. And from there, it just kept going.
You said something cool to get you out the way. What does that mean?
Like, basically, you know, you got like a little, it's something cool, bro. Like, anything that you feel like something a little slight, or it could be cool, like, get it out the way for me. It's cool. We're gonna do this right here and there.
Okay.
It took me literally one take. That was cool for me. I listened to it. I ain't never drop a vid or nothing, but I did drop it on SoundCloud. It did go crazy for a little minute. So once I got that reaction from me dropping it on SoundCloud and me just pulling up with my friends and people I'm around, like family, just to show them, I'm like, oh, I gotta keep going. Like, I just gotta work.
Yeah.
Now I just gotta practice.
How did your life change?
After that, it was just more so like people telling me, "Oh, keep going," but me being hard-headed to know like I could do it, but I don't want to do it because I'm too focused on other bullshit that's going on you know, as a teenager too. So it's like, but other than that, bro, yeah. I don't know. Everything was just straightforward from there, bro. Like me just making music now. Like, but obviously I had to get back focused because me knowing I could make the songs and it was making me feel a little big headed. Like the song wasn't even really nowhere to go. And I'm thinking like, all right, so everybody jacking it. I got a little hood cloud right now. I could, for me,
Yeah, a little buzz
yeah.
for sure. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, that confidence in that, like believing in yourself is key, especially when you first starting out. And I feel like through again, like, you know, growing up as a rose, you know, in the concrete, it's like you've been through so much already and you have that strength already, personality. You have to move with confidence. You can't be walking around looking like a gazelle in the Serengeti. You got to be a lion. You got to be a predator. So you attack the music that way. And like as your sound has evolved, you feel me? It's like, what do you feel like has changed the most from that Saw Baby freestyle, Pull Up With a Stick freestyle to now hearing records like Juice, records like Goat Tendencies? Like, what shifted?
I feel like now you could hear more pain. One, two, you could hear the pronunciation got better, the delivery and flow got better. You know, that's a whole lot of things that got better off the list. You know, as I think about it, I really have to let the listeners like really determine that. Me, I can't be biased on my own music, so I just let everybody else listen to it. You know.
Okay. So I guess I would ask, how has your process evolved? Earlier you were talking about, you know, we got roughly 3.5 weeks in a month. You were talking about how you break down that time. That's a really strong foundational principle.
It's crazy you say that, because before, I used to never really take this shit serious, as I mentioned before. So I felt like I cracked like a little algorithm from when I had went through my little low situation to me even getting back here for me. And I thought I was going to give it all up. Like no, I don't really, I'm looking at it as everybody blowing up, you know, everybody doing what they do. Then I thought about it. It's like, I'm going to wait my time and then we going to dominate. But now it's giving me a thought process to really think like what we going to speak about. Like, which way we going to go in the music, you know? Now, staying consistent is one of the main key factors. So now I'm thinking about it as like, all right, how can I stay consistent and not put out too much, or, you know, just be right on point. The 3 weeks coming where you got to give yourself a grace period. For me, it's always a grace period week. You got to have to handle priorities, do all the. So I'm like, you know what? Every month we're going to do a 2-week thing. We're going to do 2 days, 2 nights studio time. Same week, we're going to do a video, maybe 2 videos. That same week before Sunday, because I don't go outside on Sundays. Right before Sunday, we're going to have something like a sit-down interview, something, just to make sure the next week, following that week, it's already handled, you know? We just following suit now. Now we getting ready for the next month. Me, just got to keep it going.
Consistency. And then so you obviously, most of the time when people build out like a routine and like a blueprint, I would call it, right? No pun intended, no connection to Hove, but you know what I'm saying? But
That was smooth.
you put out a blueprint, right? Like that means that you're on a mission to head somewhere. Like you have a goal in mind. So my question would be like, what do you define, what does So Digital define as success?
When you hear So Digital, you think about digital. Yo, I want to see like everything on your TV, like everything that's digital, digital money, digital currency, digital watches, everything is digital for me. I want to take it to the point where you can't avoid me. For me, there's no way you can't see me. There's no way you can't hear. Like, there's no way. Like, we living in a digital era, so I want to capitalize on it. You know, in any way I can, like phones, everything. We're gonna really lead the name to what the name really stands for. For me, it's a lot of Alice's, but we're gonna lead with that one for me. It was something before, but I had to change it. A little rebrand.
Of course.
And now, So Digital is gonna be the face of anything that I see that's that's capable, you know,
Mm.
in any digital way.
Okay.
See how we all the cameras. I want you to think about digital. Like, there's no way you can't think about digital. We're using digital things.
Mm-hmm.
You send money to me, Cash App, digital. Everything got to be digital.
Facts.
You can't ignore it.
Shit, the Zelle, the Venmo, the Apple Pay, the motherfucking Teslas, the Rivians, the Lucids, everything.
digital.
That's smart, bro. That's smart.
It's
Ahead of
smart.
the game. And I mean, shit, in regards to like catalog, and I mean, obviously we saw, you know, well, I don't know if it's out yet, it might be, but the Juice video. And you got your mans here with you today. You got your crew here with you today. It's like, tell me about bringing the team together and everybody kind of sharing that same vision. Not only, you know, putting together a creative like that, which we'll talk about, but also just like helping you stay on point.
I'm not gonna lie, it's like it's hard at the very beginning because you don't know, like, everybody's vision is not the same.
Mm-hmm.
But now you gotta think about it also, like, how can you also use everybody's vision while you're trying to focus on yours too? Now, me and my cameraman is like for me like a 10-year thing, where now he knows how I used to shoot videos to now how he should be shooting videos. So his input is mostly important because obviously he's shooting a video. So I can make the song, but now how does the song come to life? Gotta use the cameraman, for me.
That's facts.
And now anybody else around it is going to support the dream because now they can see the vision while we shooting or as I'm recording the song, and they going to support everything that's coming because they obviously see the dream. They know it's there, bro. So me, I'm very grateful for the people I work with. For me, anybody that's in the camp, like, they super supportive, you know, for me. Everybody do their thing. Everybody is on one page, for me. That's most importantly too. The relationships and being on one page. Also, not having no envious. Like, everybody wait their turn, you know. Everything plays a part for me.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have a team, it's mostly about the relationships, bro.
Fire. And that team environment, like growing up, I know you had said that you were the only child, right?
Definitely.
On your mom's side, right?
Mom's side, yeah.
And so you have a really strong relationship with her.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell a little bit about that and, you know, involvement with Pops as well.
For real, my Pops was like fake MIA for like the beginning. Like, he wasn't really MIA, but he was MIA for me. Jail time, of course, but it wasn't really like he was missing. We would speak on the phone, you know. I would go see him.
You knew where it was.
Yeah. But every child needs a father, you feel me?
Facts.
So, as a father figure, I always so looked at, like, my uncles, you know, my cousins. And my mom, like, she not like a regular mom type shit for me. Like, she actually like one of us for me. Like, she like one of the homeboys for me. Like, she show you tough love instead of the real, like, mom cuddly love for me. So it wasn't like I was really missing a Pops because she fake, like, and
she had to wear both hats.
And
yeah.
On top of that, she dressed like us too, so you can't really think like, all right, she's into what she into for me. So
facts.
It was more or less like she didn't raise no dummy for me. So how can I really capitalize on not having a father for me? Let me hang around older people. Instead of hanging around my crowd, like people in my age bracket, let me hang around older people, like people from the block that's older than me, you know. Let me see how I could use life in a different way. Let me learn life earlier. That way I wouldn't really have to focus on not having a father at that time for me. He around now for me, but that's not the same as in when you need a father as a child to now like a grown man type shit for me. But all that shit is cool though for me. Ain't really nothing to worry about.
I feel that. And then through that, you kind of built your brotherhood. Yeah. And let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? One, I love this interview, bro, because I feel like anybody watching this, you're learning a lot about So Digital. You're learning a lot about the Trim Reaper. So it's like, it's my pleasure to be able to chop it up with you right now and you share this information.
Well,
for sure. But shit, let's get into the music, bro. Like, talk about this Juice record. You know what I'm saying? This music video that you got dropping, like inspired by obviously Bishop from Juice. Tell us a little bit about that, how that came together.
I ain't gonna lie, me growing up, like, see, our mom, I told you my mom was around more. She always had me watching like certain kind of movies, like gangster movies, bro. Shots to State Property,
State Property,
Juice,
fire.
Harlem Nights,
Yeah.
all that. So it was like, out of any one of those movies I could really pick, Juice was always my favorite. I always gravitated to how Bishop, for me, how he turned cold at the end type shit. So fast forward to the future, I'm thinking about it like, how can I really make that movie, one of my favorite movies, into a song? How can we collab it? Like, how can we make it? So I hit my cameraman, yo, bro, look, I got an idea. I sent him the track when I made the studio. When I in the studio and made it. He like, you know what? We gonna actually make it like the movie for me. So when this shit drop, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, the cuts on it is different. Like, it's real life, like the movie for me. And if you really know the movie, you can understand how I shot the video for me.
Okay. That's fire, bro. I rock with that. And then is there anything else like right now that's on your mind? And honestly, at the time of this interview being out, that video is probably already on YouTube, so go check that out. You know what I'm saying? But is there anything that, 2025, we got a lot more of it ahead of us. We got more of it than we've spent.
The year just started. The board just dropped.
Real shit.
If you look at the catalog now on YouTube, I'm gonna just stay super consistent. Like, I don't even know when I'm gonna stop. I don't think I am. Like,
You shouldn't.
now it's to the point where I'm feeling comfortable doing it more for me. I'm breaking out my skin more, networking with people, talking to more people, getting around, getting in different rooms I never walked in before, and really having conversations and sit downs with certain important people. So now it's like a real life dream come true, like as we working through it. And I'm super grateful because I don't miss no blessings for me. Super grateful for me. Alhamdulillah to that. But everything, as far as 2025, mixtape definitely coming soon. I'm working on that. I don't know. It's been a lot. I've been doing a lot of interviews, a lot of mic performances, but that's So Much Pain mixtape coming soon. Features gonna be up there. I might even do a deluxe. I don't even know. I might just do it on a whole nother mixtape, but it's so much music I got, bro. I don't even know like where to pick from. It'd be hard to pick out even videos I want to shoot sometimes. So you just gotta wait and see.
Yeah. However you gonna tell that story, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
But shit, man, I mean, I think everybody watching this at this point, I think y'all have learned something, and I've learned a lot about you as well. And there's just like one more like piece of information, you know what I'm saying, that I feel like would tie it all together, I just really want to know, like, yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder. Really appreciate y'all tuning into today's interview. Just wanted to take a quick second to shout out one of our partners, CapCut. If you're looking for a platform that's going to be easy to use and that's going to allow you to take long form content and chop it up into bite-sized clips, look no further than CapCut. It's truly got everything that you need to take a simple piece of content and make it exciting, more engaging, and drive more eyes to your brand or business. I hope that you gain as much value out of this platform as we do at Cut Different TV. Back to the interview. What makes you cut different? So digital?
Not gonna lie, bro. I've been thinking about that since this interview started. And honestly, I feel like it's a mental state for me. A lot of artists, they could, articulate things through music, but I feel like I articulate things through music and through regular speech for me. Also, it's a vibe aura thing with me, Like, I'm not one of them shitheads. I'm not a weirdo. I'm not one of those, like, if a person was to really pull up with me, really have a conversation with me, you could really feel that energy, And it's not, like, shout out to my moms too, for really have me on books, for me to really have a good vocabulary and to really voice my opinion and voice how I feel. So I feel like the most thing that's cut different about me, bro, mentally, it's really my vibe, bro. Like, I can't really get into too much other things, but I know one thing is a vibe that you will never come across again, bro. for me. I'm really here to stay. I ain't gonna lie. I just want everybody to know that too.
Sturdy. Well, shit, I believe him. Hopefully, y'all believe him too. And we got the squad in the building, man. And you know what I'm saying? Where can they find you? You know, obviously, so digital, but where can they find you on socials? How can they tap in with you and show love?
My IG is SOSDACELEB, SOSDACELEB 626. IG, that was IG. YouTube, So Digital, Money Sign ODRGITAL. Apple Music, same thing. So Digital, just everywhere. So Digital.
Go get that, man. Welcome to the Cut Different family, bro. Really appreciate you. And shit, man, you just tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. I mean, we up there now. I mean, we damn near about to hit 100 episodes. So shit, extremely grateful for having you on, bro. And until next time, man, I go by the name of Sebastian Ryder. I'm here with
So Digital, the Trim fucking Reaper. You know what's going on.
And we outside, man. Peace.